Hello, welcome to my Intuition Tarot. Leo, I'm going to do a career, money, and finance reading for you. I'm going to try to keep this short, but we do have a lot of little mini segments to get through. So just bear with me, okay? I'm going to start with money and finance, then I'm going to move on to career. I'm going to do the money and career as one. I'm going to see where you are with your money and career and your finance in one, and then I'm going to go on to career. I'm going to look into people that have a job, how that is going, people that have a job but looking for another job, unemployed, and people with businesses. Okay, so let's get right into it, Leo. And Leo, you can check out the more button. Just hit the more button where you will see the link for my website. I'm offering a 50% discount on all my readings, and you can also check out my tarot classes and online classes. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. Four cards to start with, four oracle message to start with on your money and finance. And I'm going to put out your tarot as well. I'm going to do four tarot as well. And then I am going to give you your oracle message as well. Then we'll move right into the career section, okay, for people who are working, looking for a job, unemployed, and all that good stuff. Okay, guys? So let me just deal out these cards and then we'll look it through, clarify if necessary, and we'll get a message. Hopefully something resonate with you guys. Okay, one last card before I pull your oracle message for money and finance. And we're going to get right into it, okay? And if the oracle messages don't resonate, just leave those be. We'll see what tarot have to say, okay? So let's get right into it now, Leo. Okay, so your first card, where you are now, is pay bills. So one of two things here, where your money and finances right now, maybe you're racking up the bills, maybe there's a lot of spending going on and you have a lot of bills to pay. But also where when I see pay bills, I kind of feel like you have the money to pay bills, right? Because it wouldn't say pay bills if you don't have the money to do it. So take that how it resonates, but you could literally have money now or money coming in now so you can pay your bills, or it can be that you're racking up some bills right now. You need to kind of hone that in, curtail that a little bit so you don't go overboard debt. With this right now, and I think maybe it's saying pay bills or you will end up in debt, right? Because you see how the wallet is looking in his wallet, his credit card is there, and nothing is in it, right? It is almost showing it like it's empty, right? So pay your bills this way you don't have any debt, right? And that will kind of free up your money and finances. You won't, have interests growing and, causing you to owe more and all that stuff. Unemployment. So maybe the reason why it's showing us this, maybe you're fearing, unemployment or unemployment is on the horizon. That's why maybe you're kind of racking up the bills at this time and you don't have money to pay it. But the multitasking card is here to say maybe if you pick up like a side business or a side hustle, that will help you, right? Maybe you can work from home, find something that you can do on the computer to work from home to pick up the debt. But before I go into tarot, let me just clarify these cards to see what they're actually saying. Why is the pay bills cards here for Leo and their money and finances? Why is the pay bill card here? Yeah, five of wands. There's a lot going on. I don't see this as conflict. I see this, yeah, maybe you're having a lot of thoughts of how to pay your bills. Maybe the bills are piling up and you need to pay them, right? And that's causing a lot of worries in your mind. I see this in this instant as worries. I mean, you probably robbing from Peter to pay Paul at this time, right? Why is the debt card here for Leo? Why is the debt card here for Leo? Why is the debt card here for Leo? Yeah, again, five of swords, depth. I have a feeling that this for Leo, you guys are probably having racking up some debt and you're wondering where you're going to get the money to pay for it because I see a lot of worry relating to bill payments here or debt. Or maybe it's not that you can pay your debt. Maybe they're becoming sizable and you're wondering how if you're going to be able to sustain them because maybe you're fearing unemployment, that maybe things are not going well in your job per se or business, and maybe you're fearing unemployment and it's giving you some tension about how you will end up paying your bills. Why is the unemployment card here for Leo in their money and finances? Why is the unemployment card here? Judgment. So it's almost with a judgment card here, I see it as a reprieve. It's almost like other than I more than me, I see something going from coming from the past. I kind of feel like you're going to get a reprieve, even if you feel like you're going to become an unemployed. I feel like it's not going to happen. I feel like something will reconcile. If, say, for instance, you were feeling like the current employer is going to let you go, I feel like they're going to come back around. And even if they say, for instance, you're in a job and they let you go, I have a feeling that they'll come back around and say, hey, you know what, after second thought, we need you, or whatever. So maybe you will be able to not stress so much about the bill. Why is the multitasking card here for Leo, for their money and finance? Why is the multitasking card here? Yes, the high priestess. So maybe while you're working with the high priestess here, you don't have to tell maybe your current employer that you have another side hustle. You can do that while you're doing your regular job, right? And it will be able to bring in the finance. Or say, for instance, you have a babysitter. Say, for instance, you're supposed to be working, but instead you're taking care of your child while you're working, right? You don't have to tell your employer that. You just take care of it, and that will eliminate a bill or two, right? Because you don't have to pay someone to watch your child. Or maybe that's something that you need to do, find a job that you can work from home. This way you can cut out childcare expenses, and that will help you somewhat. Yeah, and the seven of swords is here. So yeah, it's just like I said, maybe if you could do that on the sneak, get to take care of something else, so to alleviate that bill, childcare bill or something of that nature. And you don't have to tell your employer about it, right? Because the seven of swords is here. It's as long as you get your work done, you don't have to tell them about it, and that will eliminate one bill that you have. So let's move into tarot now. So where are you with money and finances now based on tarot? The hangman. So I think with the hangman here, it's almost like I see the money not either, your money is not increasing or decreasing. It's almost like you're trying to keep it afloat, right? So you're not overspending, or you're not, you're just buying what you need to buy. Why is the hangman card here? Why is the hangman card here? Or it could be you waiting on, maybe you're waiting on a new job that will uplift your finances, but you're just waiting there and hoping that things change. Why is the hangman here? Yeah, you see, you're waiting for things to change. You're waiting for forward movement. So maybe, say, for instance, you put out your resume, you're putting out applications, or you're, off a job and you're waiting for a job to come in. You are waiting for forward movement. So I feel like that's going to happen though, because the Eight of Wands is here to say what was stagnant with the hangman there is going to start moving quickly now. Things are going to start progressing. The stagnancy is over. There's going to be forward movement now. Let's see where you're heading. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords reverse. So with the Queen of Swords reverse, I feel like you probably are. Let me clarify this. Why is the Queen of Swords reverse before I say anything? Why is the Queen of Swords reverse for where Leo is heading with their career and with their money and finance? Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Eight of Cups. I have a feeling with this. I know it's not the career portion yet, but I kind of feel like it's referencing the career portion. With the Queen of Swords reverse, I kind of feel like maybe you had intention to cut out. Maybe, say, for instance, you're working now and your current employer. I have a feeling that you had an intentions to cut them out and walk away. But with the Queen of Swords reverse, I kind of feel like you're probably not doing that just yet. You're not doing the walking away just yet. I don't know. Maybe they offer you something else. They come in with something else. Maybe they're giving you forward movement, and you feel like, oh, I don't have to go just yet. Let me just wait out for a little longer. And what's the obstacle? The death card. And I feel like it's just that. With the obstacle being the death card, it's almost like you don't see a way to end that employment just yet. Or it could be possibly that because you weren't having forward movement, you couldn't walk away from the current job yet, right? And see with the Nine of Wands. So it's almost like you're just going to stay there. You're just going to, persevere. I see that as persevering. Something is almost like prolonging the inevitable, right? Because you know that you have to do it because you need to do it for your money and finances sake. What's the outcome? The Two of Pentacles. So the outcome being the Two of Pentacles is literally, I kind of see like you're saying, oh my God, I don't know what to do. But also it could be you now getting two offers in your career, and that's going to improve your money and finances, and you have to choose. Let's clarify that. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Leo's money and finance? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for the outcome for Leo's money and finance? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Yeah. the Three of Pentacles. So it's almost like the Two of Pentacles is here because it's saying that with the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Two of Pentacles, I kind of feel like you're going to get a job that's going to put you in charge of others, right? And you're kind of feeling out, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Or it's the present employer could now, maybe you were going to walk away and they offer you something like a little bit of a promotion or an uptick in finances, and you're wondering, should I stay now or should I go? Let's clarify that one more time. Let's clarify. Why is the Three of Pentacles here clarifying the Two of Pentacles? It's progression though, so we're seeing a little bit uptick in your finances. Yeah, the wheel is turning in your favor now, right? The wheel is turning in your favor. So it's almost like you're saying, the wheel is turning in my favor now. It looked like if you're at a current job and they were threatening, you're threatening to leave or you wanted to leave because nothing is coming true for your money and finances. I feel like you're going to stay the course, right? Because you know that you need it for your money and finances. So you're just gonna stick it out. And when it comes to the money and finances, it's like you're weighing up your options. What should I do? Should I, should I? It's because it's all going back to your money and finances, right? Why you're sticking out this job. But I feel though that the wheel now start turning in your favor. Maybe your current employer or wherever you work or whatever business you're doing is coming out now in your favor. There's an uptick in finances that will help your current circumstances in your money and finances, and you're deciding not to leave. So let's look into career now. Career, people who have are working in a job, and how is that going? Or the next one I'm going to do also is the people who are working in a job but can't stand it anymore and want to leave, and they're looking for something. How is that going to pan out? And for also for the unemployed, if they're going to find something, what's going on there? And for people that are entrepreneurs, have a business and all that stuff. And for the career and finance file, I didn't give you your oracle messages. It says believe in the impossible, and we kind of see that in your reading. Throughout your reading, I think something is going to come in for you out of nowhere that you weren't expecting to improve your money and finances. So don't fret, Leo. Even if your money and finances looks on concerning, I wouldn't fret. I see signs here of whether you're going to get either you're going to get an uptick in finances, you're going to get a new job that's going to help you to pay those bills, or you're going to have a business idea that's going to pay off. But something is coming in that's going to give you some reprieve from the stress you're feeling now in your money and in your finances. So let's move into the people with career now, businesses and all that stuff. We'll look into that. And stick around at the end, Leo. I'm going to pull out 3 cards to see what's the good stuff coming to you that you don't see coming for this period. Okay, so we're at the 15th of April right now. I'm doing this as a 3-month reading, so this will resonate through until the 15th of July. And remember, in that good stuff reading, something negative could come out, but in truth and in fact, it's for your greater good. So it's considered a good stuff, okay? So let's start with the people that are currently in a job. How is that going? How is the people in the job? Where are they now in that job? How is that going? Where's that heading? What if any obstacles? And what's the outcome for that current job you're in? And let's get you an oracle message. And then remember, stick around. I'm going to do people in a job still, but looking for another role or looking for something outside of that current job. So where you are now, people that's in a current job, there's a lot of conflict going on in this job. A lot of conflict, a lot of one-upping, a lot of drama, people cutting each other's throat for the next position. Everybody wants to go. There's a lot of chiefs here and no Indian. It's just a lot of chaos and conflict and one-upping going on now, it seems, as where you are in this current job. And this could also conflict going on in your own mind, because you probably want to leave. You're conflicted. Maybe you're there and you're conflicted if this is the right place for you to be. So that could be your own mental conflict too. Why is the 5 of Wands here for Leo in their current job? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Yeah, the Five of Swords, more worry. I think you're stressing. I think for this pile, you might want to watch the other pile too, because I think where you are now, you're not liking it. It's keeping you in your head. There's a lot of conflict. You look like you're worried. Maybe you want to get out and you're just confused. You're just, confused on how to get out. Where are you heading in this current job? The Queen of Pentacles reverse. That doesn't surprise me because it, look at all this conflict. So the Queen of Pentacle reverse, maybe this job is not appreciating your value. So you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles reverse. I know you're a fire sign, but you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles reverse because I feel like where you are now, why you're so conflicted and in your head is because the job that you're in, you are a person of high, high value, right? You're the Queen of Pentacles, but you're reversed because, and I feel that you're reversed because it seems as though they could be insulting your intelligence. They could not giving you your just due. They could not be appreciating your value, the worth you bring to the table. So that's why where it's heading is the Queen of Value, Pentacles reverse, right? So let's see. Why is the Queen of Pentacles reverse here for Leo who are currently employed? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah, see, you're in the moon card, right? They're not giving you your just due. You're not knowing where this job is taking you, right? There's no clear, direction of where you're heading in this job. It's not utilizing you properly, right? What's the obstacle? The obstacle is the Two of Pentacles. So it's now the obstacle is what do you? I think you don't know what to do. And the Two of Pentacles is not so much a decision, is from all of this conflict and you not feeling like you're getting your just due. Is like you saying, okay, what do I do now? I know I got to leave this job, but how do I do it? Why is the Two of Pentacles here as an obstacle for Leo? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Leo as an obstacle in their current job? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Yes, it's like maybe you have the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like maybe you could possibly waiting with the Two of Pentacles here and the Knight of Pentacles. I kind of feel like you start to even the obstacle is you start to even doubt your worth, and maybe you feel like, oh, is this maybe all I'm worth? Is this the Knight of Pentacles? Is this all I'm worth? Why they're treating me like that? I see it more so as an obstacle than you getting an offer. You're thinking, you have an offer and you're thinking what to do. Should I stay or should I go? Or the obstacle could very well be that you have an offer or they're giving you something to do at the current job, but it's not what you want, right? It's little. It's just the Knight of Pentacles. But the Knight of Pentacles, is not moving. So the obstacle is that nothing is moving in this job. And the outcome is, yeah, I thought I would see this card is the Four of Cups. From all that I'm seeing is that you're bored with it. I have a feeling that they're going to offer you, might even offer you something at the current job, and you're probably not going to be interested in it. It's probably not going to be to your liking. Or the Four of Cups is just to say here, you have this job, it's right in front of you, you have it. They're not letting go of you or anything, but you don't want it. It's not what you want, right? Where's that? So you guys, I would suggest you stick around for the other pile because the other pile is going to be for people who are in a job but looking to leave, unhappy and looking for something else. Because this looked to me like you're not contented where you are in this current job and you want to leave. You're bored, sick of it. Let's see why the Four of Cups is here. Yeah, whatever they offer you or what you're doing now is not what you want, right? Because what you want is the Ace of Pentacles because you're the Queen of Pentacles. That's what you deserve. So why would you take something that's not to your liking? You're not even looking at it. Maybe the job that you're in now, what you're doing, it's just, if you're doing it, it's just robotically because you deserve this Ace of Pentacles and that's what you're waiting for. And your Oracle message says expect powerful changes. I'm not surprised to see that because with you being the Queen of Pentacles, not getting your just due, maybe you work hard, you do everything correct, and maybe you're not getting your just due. It's you're gonna get this Ace of Pentacles, but it's not from this job that you're in. It's going to be powerful changes coming your way, right? It even looked like the Ace of Pentacles, this card. Powerful changes coming your way, but it's not going to be from this job. You're gonna refuse. And even if they come to you with an offer trying to pretty up something when you go, I don't think you're gonna take it. I think you'll refuse it. You have a stable, steady, juicy offer coming to you, something that you deserve, something that will upright a Queen of Pentacles, but it's not going to be from where you are. It's from somewhere else. You're going to get this Ace of Pentacles. So let's move right into the folks that are working and currently can't wait to take a jet out of the job that they're in. Let's look into you guys. you guys want to teleport. This is a group that want to teleport right out of this job, the job they're in, into something else. Let's look at what's coming in for you. So I'm going to do 4 cards for what's where you are now, where you're heading, as far as you're in the job and you're looking for something else. How will that work out for you? Okay, guys. So let's get right into it. Where you are now in this current, you're in the current job. We know that, but you're looking for something else. How is that going? Right? How will that, how is it moving forward? What, if any, obstacles and the outcome within that job search that you're looking for to get out of this new job? And let me give you your good old oracle message. So where you are now, as far as in this job and looking to leave, look at that. The 7 of Swords. You're doing just that. You're ready. With the 7 of Swords here, I'm not even seeing sneaky. It is being sneaky because you're obviously looking, but you're not telling them. Nobody's going to advertise to their boss that, hey, I'm looking for something else because I can't stand this place. I can't stand this smell of it anymore. Nobody's going to tell their boss that. So what you're doing is that you are ready. It's almost like I see you with the 7 of Swords here in this context. I see you probably physically there, but already gone. Right? Only your body is sitting at your desk right about now. You're checked out, right? But the 2 swords in the back is still there because you still have to, keep the desk until you find something else. But you're already out the door. Most of you have 5 swords in your hand already. The two swords that's there is probably a photograph, a pen, and a pen on your desk, which you're just gonna grab when you get your job and you're gonna jet out of there, right? So that is perfect for this pile. Where are you heading? Look, a juicy offer coming your way. Ace of Cups. I will see that in the finance and career reading too. A juicy offer is coming your way. I don't even feel like clarifying these cards, but I'm going to clarify. Why is the 7 of Swords here for where Leos that are in a job and looking to get out? Why is that here? Of course, that makes sense. The Hangman, because you're ready to go. You're just hanging there. You're probably there, and if you get your work to do, you're just robotically. It's like a robot, just doing it like just a robot, just doing it, getting it done. But you're gone. You're just hanging there. You're probably just doing the work with your eyes closed and not putting any care into it because you're already checked out, right? Why is the Ace of Cups here for the people currently in a job but looking to leave? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Like we don't know what that is, right? Yeah, look, your wish coming true. The wish to get out of that place and just blow that dump. It's here. Your wish is coming true. You're wishing for a nice, juicy new offer. Here it is. Your wish is granted, right? What's the obstacle? The Two of Cups. You know what I feel with this Two of Cups being your obstacle? Maybe the obstacle was that you didn't find the right fit yet. You could have very well have gotten other offers already, but it didn't fit like a glove. I could see you, this pile could have probably gotten an offer already, and the offers just weren't fitting like a glove. And I feel that was the obstacle. You just didn't take it, or maybe you just didn't find the perfect fit, and that's why you have to hang around. Why is the Two of Cups in the obstacle position for Leos who are in a job and looking to leave? Yeah, just like I said, it's either that the obstacle was that you're just simple and plain wasn't finding the right job yet, and it was keeping you in your head because you remember now you want to get out of this place. It's the milk expired now and it's starting to smell and you want to get out, right? But you can't throw out the milk yet because you know what, you have nothing else to drink, or if anything, even you probably have to drink the spoiled milk because you just can't, you don't have anything else right now. You don't have any other milk, right? You have to use it, mix the cake because you don't have anything else right now. But it's over, it's done. And you know that. I think your employer probably already sensed that too. What's the outcome? Look, the Eight of Wands reverse. Why is the Eight of Wands reverse for the outcome? Because I see you guys getting something, but why is the Eight of Wands reverse as the outcome? I have a feeling the Eight of Wands is reversed here is not for the new job that you're getting, it's for the current job that you're in. Is that you're done now. The Eight of Wands reversed, you're no longer dealing with them. You're no longer communicating with them. I think when you leave, you probably don't even want to communicate with them. It's almost like you want to say, I have never met these people a day in my life. Right? If you see their name come up on the phone, you would completely ignore it. Why is the Eight of Wands here reverse for the outcome for Leos that are currently looking for a job, that in a job and currently looking for a job. Yeah, yeah, you don't need them anymore. I knew that was what it is. You got your wish fulfillment. So you maybe at the current job right now, you were actually hoping to progress on the job, to have forward movement on the job, but you never have it. You didn't have it, right? The outcome for this job, current job that you're in, is the Eight of Wands reverse, no forward movement. But you, I don't think you care, because now the no forward movement is matched up with the Nine of Cups. You're getting your wish anyway. Like I said, it's not. I think I told that to the other pile. It's not in into the other pile. If you had watched the pile before this, the people who are currently in a job, uh, it's not where you are. Your wish fulfillment is somewhere else. So you don't need forward movement on the job right now. Even if they were to offer you when you're going through the door, hey, please wait, don't go. We have something for you. We have something better for you. I don't think you're going to take it. You don't want their forward movement. They can, you know, take that and you know what to do with it, right? You don't want it anymore. You got your wish fulfillment and you somewhere else. You have that Ace of Cups somewhere else. Let's see what your oracle message say. It's time to take action. Yeah, you're doing just that. You're taking action on a jet plane right out of that job towards your Ace of Cups. That's what you're doing. It's time to take action. Yeah, now is the time. Maybe you've been looking for a long time and nothing wasn't happening, but now something is coming in and you need to take action there. Whatever come, take it, run. I mean, run, take your bags, take your pocketbook, everything, and you get out of there and never ever look back. Because I don't think this job, judging from the first pile, had given you your worth. They basically did not deserve you. So that's what I'm seeing for the people who are currently in a job, but looking to leave. Let's move into people who are totally unemployed at the moment. Don't have a job, laid off, don't have a job or anything, don't have any side hustle, nothing. This pile is for you. I'm going to look quickly into where you are now with that. Where is it heading? Any obstacles? And how will that pan out for you? Okay. And as usual, your oracle message. So let's stick around for that. I usually don't take reversals, but when it's far and few between, like it's just intermittently in the pile, it clearly has a meaning, right? So I'll take it then. Oops. Let's get two more shuffles and then I'm ready. Oop, the Ten of Pentacles wanted to come out, guys. Okay, so where you are now unemployed, where you're heading, what, if any, obstacles on your path, and an outcome. This is for unemployed. Let me give you an oracle message. And remember, guys, after I do the people that have that are entrepreneurs or starting a business, just stick around. I'm going to pull out 3 cards for, as a bonus for the good stuff coming in for this time period that you don't see coming for this 3-month period from now to the 15th of July. Okay. So let's see where the unemployed guys are right now. Temperance. So you're trying to stay the course, right? You're trying to balance out yourself. It's almost like whatever you have right now, you're making it work, right? If you have your finances, you're trying to keep it in moderation so you don't overkill until you find something else. Where you're heading is the moon card. I think with the moon card, where you're heading, you have 2 majors already. It's just that you're not seeing the wood for the trees. You're not seeing how you're going to get out of this situation of unemployment right now. Let's clarify before we go further. Why is the Temperance card here for my unemployed Leos? Why is the Temperance card here? Yeah, the Eight of Wands. You're balancing out yourself right now, right? Because you want forward movement. Things are going to start picking up. So things were slow before moving, like at the snail's place with that balancing out. But I think where you are now, things are going to start picking up. Maybe you were sending out a lot of resumes and you were getting just a little comeback and you're weighing up your option. But now a lot's coming back to you now. There's going to be a lot of fast movement, lots of communication about job and job interviews coming your way. Why is the moon card here for where is the unemployed Leo's heading? Why is the moon card here? Yeah, it's just like what I said. I think you can't see the wood for the trees. You can't see anything coming your way just yet, and making you despondent with that 5 of Cups. What's the obstacle? The Hermit. maybe the obstacle with the hermit is, I feel, is that maybe you're too laser focused on, just say for instance, you have a laundry list of what you want in your next job. Maybe that list is too restrictive, right? Maybe you need to cast a wider net, right? Because you see how this the hermit is focused on what's inside the lantern. So it's almost telling me that you have myopic vision. You have one thing that you want to do in mind and you're not letting go. It could be even that, you know what, you're looking only for the thing that you know what to do, maybe what you did in your past job. But I think with a hermit card here as an obstacle, you need to get out of that laser focusing on one thing or one area or just what you know how to do, and get outside your comfort zone and cast a wider net, right? Start looking into things that you never even thought you could do, right? Just dare yourself to look at something else instead of just being so laser focused on what you know already. I'm clarifying that card. Yeah, it's keeping you stuck when you do that, when you just laser focus, because now you narrow your pool of possibilities, right? So just come outside that comfort zone and, apply for things, even things that you would never normally apply for, even things that you think are way beyond your skill sets. Apply for that, right? Let's see your outcome. Look, if you do that, look at your outcome. I think regardless, your outcome is the Ace of Cups. You have a nice, juicy offer coming your way. Nice, nice, and juicy. Something that you're going to really, really love. I think for Leos on the whole, whichever pile you choose, I think you have a nice, juicy offer coming your way, regardless of whichever stance you're in. There is a nice, juicy offer coming your way. Yeah, look at it. The Ace of Cups is clarified with the Ace of Pentacles. So not only is it an offer that you're going to love, it's going to hit your emotional side. You're going to love it so much that you're going to do it with passion, with zest. It's going to be coming from your soul. It also promised long lasting future. It's something that will grow in the future, right? It's something that's going to grow in the future for a very long time. It's almost like the gift, the job that keeps on giving. You'll get promoted on the job. You know what I mean? It will be stable. It was something that maybe you will have to leave. They won't let you go, right? It's going to be with you for a long time. You could even find love on that job as well. Let's see what your oracle message say. Balance spirituality and proactivity. And that makes sense. No, and practicality. I mean, balance spirituality and practicality. And maybe that's why you had the temperance card out here for the first, right? So it's, just use your spirit guides and the practical side of you. Just balance the yin and the yang, right? Just balance out yourself and things will all go well, right? But I see you have a nice, juicy, long-term offer, unemployed, coming is your outcome for your job search and for where you are now. So last but not least, we are going to look into the folks that have businesses or are doing side hustles or are entrepreneurs. Let's see where you are in your venture at this time. How is that going? Where it's going to head? And all that good stuff. And you stick around for, I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what's the good stuff coming in for you guys that you don't see. Okay, I know this reading is a little lengthier than I would like it to do. Imagine I have to go through 12 zodiacs of this. I could possibly only start doing one at a time. It's very time consuming, and not only time consuming, it's draining. It's very draining. I love doing it, but it's draining. After I finish with one, I'm literally done. I'm gonna try to do Virgos though. I'm gonna really try to do Virgos. Okay, so let's see where you are now for all the folks that have a side hustle or is turning to self-employment. Let's see where you are, where you're heading with that. Any obstacle or things that you could possibly change to improve that, and what's the outcome for that. It's the outcome, for that. And just remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So even if the outcome, the prognosis doesn't look good just right now, just stay the course because things will get better always. Let's get you an oracle message. So where you are now, you're a little bit bored. I see this more as like, it's just like I said, right? Maybe things are not working to your liking right now. things are, you're not getting enough client, or the clients are frustrating you, whatever it is at the moment, you're kind, I don't see this as boredom. I see it as more despondent. It's almost like you're like, "Ah, is this gonna work?" Right? Because it's not picking up as fast as I am, should I be even doing this? Because is it worth it to continue? Because you have the cup there, you have that cup is your idea, is your business, is your, it's your venture, right? But now you're like folding your arms because, oh my God, I'm doing this and I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor yet. Where is this heading? the And this make perfect sense for it to be heading to the Seven of Wands, because it's telling you that just stay the course, just like I said, but as my intro, stay the course, because you can overcome this. Whatever is going on in the business that making you so despondent, whether it's you not getting enough clients, whether you're not seeing the fruits of your labor yet, stay the course, because if you have the determination, which is that bigger want here, you will make it, right? These little challenges that you are facing now, you will overcome them as long as you stay the course, right? What is the obstacle? The Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups as the obstacle, I don't see it as you not, maybe not loving it. It's maybe you feeling that you thought it would have been, maybe, reach maturity by now, right? Say, for instance, you've been doing, I don't know, something online for a year, and you feel like maybe right now you should be making a profit, but you're not making it. So the obstacle is for you to make that profit. I'm going to clarify all these cards, but let's just get the outcome first. So the outcome is the Queen of Swords. Is you, I feel like you want to just abandon ship with this Queen of Swords. Like, you know what? This, I'm being logical here. This is just not going to work. Let me abandon shit. But I have a feeling once we clarify it, all of this is gonna change. I don't know why I have that feeling. Before I give you that oracle message, let's clarify. Why is the Four of Cups here? For where the entrepreneurs or self-employed people are at this time. Why is the Four of Cups here? Yes, see, don't be despondent. There's going to be forward movement. Just like I said, things are going to progress. Things are going to start picking up quickly. Just stay the course. Don't just start pining like a 2-year old that, didn't get the cookie out of the cookie jar. Don't do that. Just stay the course. You will get there. Things are going to pick up even faster than you think, right? Things are going to move. If you have you customers are going to start picking up. If you have something going on online, you're going to start getting more views. Whatever you name it, stay the course. It's going to pick up. It's not going to stay dormant. Why is the Seven of Wands here? For where the entrepreneurs or business owners are heading. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Yeah, you'll soon get clarity, right? You'll soon get clarity to know that you have what it takes to keep this going. You'll soon get clarity, or maybe you'll get a brand new idea that will help you to elevate your current business. You'll get an idea that, oh, I could do this, and maybe this will work, right? Maybe this will make things move forward a little quicker with that Chariot card. Why is the Ace of Cups here as the obstacle? Why is the Ace of Cups here as the obstacle? Why is the Ace of Cups as the obstacle? I don't think I can do Virgo tonight, I'll be honest. It's going to be just Leo, and I'm going to call it quit. I'll try, but I doubt it. Yes. If the Ace of Cups, you will get your wish fulfillment, right? It's the Ace of Cups, as it's not, how should I say it? It's not far fetched as you think. Because I think the Ace of Cups as your obstacle is you thinking, is this ever going to work? Am I ever going to end up loving this? Is it ever going, are people going to end up loving this? But stay the course. You are going to get, it is your wish fulfillment. You're going to get wish fulfillment if you just stay the course. Why is the Queen of Swords here for the outcome of Leos that are entrepreneurs doing their side hustle or business? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Oh, the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I kind of feel like that is saying that if you cut this out, if you stop doing this, you're going to break your own heart. You are going to, I feel like you'll break your, it's here to say, if you cut it out, you're gonna break your own heart, because it's something that could have, if you stay the course, it could have get better. Let's see, let's clarify it again. Why is the Three of Swords clarifying the Queen of Swords? Why is the Three of Swords clarifying the Queen of Swords? Yes, the Eight of Pentacles. It's just like I said, Don't cut it out because it's going to become financially rewarding, career rewarding, right? Or business rewarding. Don't cut it out. You'll be making a mistake with this Three of Sword. You'll be hurting yourself if you cut it out. If you stay the course, it will become financially rewarding with that Eight of Pentacles and career rewarding. Things will pick up. You'll be busy. You'll have a lot of work to do, but it will be rewarding work and financially rewarding at that. So, but if you cut it out, I feel like the Three of Swords is there to say you're going to be making a mistake with that Three of Sword. You're going to hurt your own self if you do that. Just stay the course. Nothing is done without hard work, right? Nothing is done. Things take time to progress. You can't just abort a mission as soon as the first sign that you see that it's getting. You have to stay the course. Sometimes, unfortunately, you have to stay the course in a business or anything for that matter for years before you see result. That's just how it is. And those who stay the course will get somewhere, right? But if you quit and abandon ship and you take something else up, you know what's going to happen? The same thing's going to happen. Just stick with it because I think your rewards are coming and the rewards will be great if you stick with it. But you do have to make a concerted effort and to promise to yourself to stay the course. Let's see what your oracle message have to say. A time for healing. Yeah, it's a time for healing. Don't go. I will see that with the Three of Sword. Don't go breaking your own heart because you're like, oh my God, it's gloom and doom. Nothing is working right now. Business are not picking up. I'm not getting any clients. I'm not getting any views. Don't do that. You know what? I've been doing these readings now for I think 8 months, and my views, I'm still not being picked up in the algorithms, and I still do them. I don't do them, I don't, oh my God, it's not picking up. I know, I should be, because I put out a lot of effort. I'm sure it should be picking up, but it's just not being picked up by the algorithm. So now I said I'm just going to do it slowly and steadily, and I'm not watching the subscribers or anything like that. If one person finds some solace in my reading, that's good enough until it decides to take off, right? I am not going to abort it because you know what? I'm sending a message to someone might find the message useful, and that's just how I'm going to look at it. So let's look into the good stuff now coming your way, Leo, that you don't see coming. I'm going to pull out 3 cards for the good stuff that's coming your way that you don't see coming. And just keep in mind that even if something negative come out, it's still going to end up for your good because we're looking wholly and solely at the good stuff coming your way. So 1, and all 3 don't have to come your way, right? It could be 1 come through, could be 2 come through, whatever. Hopefully all 3 come through, but you know. So let's look at the first good stuff. Ooh, the Three of Cups. So you're going to have something to celebrate. This could be the birth of a child. This could be, a wedding coming up, or this could be you hearing that you getting a new job and you're celebrating, or you're getting your first client or your 10th client, whatever the case. But there is something, you will know what this is, Leo. Something is coming within this time frame that's going to make you cause for celebration. This could even be a reunion with someone that you're no longer speaking to. This could be you going back to a past job, or this could be you celebrating, toasting because you got a new job or you got a promotion. Whatever it is, there's something that's going to happen that's going to be good in this 3-month time frame that's going to be cause for celebration, Leo. And it's coming in quick. The Knight of Sword is here to say things might have been very slow for you, Leo, but no more. The slowness is finish. Something is coming in quick, quick, quick. Even if it was dragging on for 5 years, now it's here. It's coming in really quick. I'll clarify what they are. And then the Seven of Pentacles is here. So this, I know the Seven of Pentacles is a drudgery, and you would probably say, why is that in my good stuff reading? But I think it's here to say, even though whatever you're thinking is not worth it, or you're lamenting over like, oh, should I continue? I think the good stuff is here to say, you know what, keep going. It's going to work out. And I think that might be in relation to your business for the people who were in that business pile. I know you might have put hard work in it. You're not seeing the you're just due. It's coming. Your just due is coming. Or you're working at a company and you're not getting promoted, or they're not recognizing you. It's coming. Just stay the course. Let me clarify then. Why is the 3 of Cups here for the good stuff? One of the good stuff coming in for Leo. Why is the Three of Cups here? For one, good stuff that's coming in for Leo. The Ace of Sword. You're going to get clarity about something, and whatever clarity you get, it's going to make you very, very happy. The Ace of Sword could be something that you wish for that's coming true, and it's going to make you happy. The Ace of Sword could be a brand new beginning with clarity in something that's going to make you very happy and going to cause for you to celebrate. Why is the Knight of Swords here? For the good stuff coming in for Leo. Why is the Knight of Swords here? For one, good stuff coming in for Leo. Yeah, just like I said, something that maybe was ended, right, or is ending. It's going to start. Maybe that same thing that was ending will come back with a vengeance. It will. It was almost like it's raising from the dead, and it's going to come back quick. But also, is that something you've ended something, right? And but now you're walking towards the sun. You're walking. Something has ended. Maybe the burdens in your life, maybe the trials, maybe you not getting a job, because we're doing a career and finance reading, is that burden that's ending now. It's done, and now you're getting something because you're walking towards the sun in the Light Seers tarot here, and it's coming in very quick for you. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? For one, good stuff that's coming in for Leo. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? For good stuff coming in for Leo. The Two of Wands. So I kind of, you see how now you're holding on to your 1-1. You have the world is your oyster. So I feel like what you put in is gonna come to fruition, right? It's gonna come to fruition. You're gonna get a new start into something that's going to ignite the drudgery you feel here. So if you're in a current job and it was drudgery, right? It's almost like a spark of passion is gonna come back into the job that's gonna keep you going to that allow you to build to the Ten of Pentacles. And it could be something from a distance, right? You could be getting a new job and it could be something from a distance, but you might have to travel to it. But it's going to be worth the effort. Your efforts are going to be paid off, even if it's not in the actual thing that you put the effort in, but you'll get your just due elsewhere. Let me clarify that one more time. Yes, I think you're gonna get out of your head now because the Nine of Swords is here. So you're gonna get out of your head now because I'm almost feeling like you see a way forward now because you pick that path with that 1-1, and the world is at your feet now, meaning that you have the world in your oyster. So whatever you are working on behind is almost like it's almost like it's telling you you can abort that because you're going forward now. You're picking another direction. It's gonna take you out of your head, and that's going to make up for what you didn't get here with the Seven of Pentacles. You'll get the other three Pentacles and the seven, get back your seven Pentacles elsewhere, right? So don't fret about that. Let's give you an oracle message to tie up that good stuff read, and I'm going to leave you here, Leo. Guys, if you like this message and it resonated in any part of this, please consider giving me a like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I'm on with your reading. Okay, guys, let's get you your oracle message for that good stuff. Nothing is yet set in stone, and that's perfect because nothing that you do right now is the final the end all be all, right? Things are still in progress, right? The best is yet to come, right? So say for instance you're at a job and you're thinking, is this it? Is this all I'm gonna do? Is this all I'm gonna be able to do? The best is yet to come. Nothing is set in stone. Your fate is not sealed yet. There's more to come. It's like dot 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 to be continued. So just keep that in mind. Okay, Leo, I'm gonna leave it here and I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.